Wait, so how did it all?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you receive this message. This is Lovely YG, your friendly tarot reader, here with a message for you. Now, the song message I'm getting right now is Tyrese's. I can't remember the name of the song, but the lyrics is, every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. You were meant for me, I was meant for you, so we got to make this work. Like, I can hear him bellowing the lyrics. I wanted to say whining, but he's not whining. He is belting very much. But you could hear the emotional charge to his voice. If you know, if you know, you know. If you don't, well, you don't. This person is disappointed in you. They're disappointed that you challenged them, try to game them, try to finesse them, try to prove to them that they didn't care about you. They're like, who do you think you are to tell me how I feel? I feel. This person doesn't actually have anything to say to you, though. So, as upset as they are, they're not that mad. I do not like that so many of my cards are coming out in the reverse. You are in a mindset right now of making better choices on your connections, your friendships, love life, health, mental, all that. And you are slowly pushing people away that caused you mental, physical, emotional distress. You thought that separating yourself from these people, they was going to start talking about you or start, drama and chaos in your life. And actually, you have had more peace since you separated from them than you did when you were connected to them and they were ignoring you. Isn't that weird? Like, they were intentionally not speaking to you and you had more chaos in your life than now when you are intentionally not speaking to them. These people are trying to stop you from following your destiny, from stop you from getting to a level in life where you didn't need them, where you didn't have to depend on them. And that was like a big thing for them because they seen you as like the smart one, the funny one, the cool one, the pretty one. And it's like, but they still need me. Like, yeah, they may be pretty, but they can't make any money without me. Or they may be smart, but they can't work a job like I can. Or at least just dumb ways of trying to one up you in a competition no one started but them. Like, how are you going to run away and get first place and you're the only one running? This person did not want you rebuilding. So, like, anytime that you needed to rebuild your life, they would come in trying to distract you. Like, say you got an online platform and for whatever reason you got locked out of it. So you're trying to, figure out your password, do the whole email thing, and it's just drama and chaos, right? And you're like, screw it, I'm just going to start a new one. And you start a new one and you end up with more followers, more, support, whatever. And everyone around you is like, oh, I can't believe you had to start a whole new page. What about your other page? And it's like, what about it? It's gone. I redirected myself and I'm still going. I'm still moving. I'm still making choices. It's like they're punishing you for you figuring out how to get out of the hole that you were in. This, I want to say individual, but it's not an individual. It's a group of people. It's a whole bunch of people. 2, 4, 6, maybe 7 people in your life directly, and God knows how many people indirectly. We're trying to undermine everything. You had kids, they were telling your kids that you were a bad parent. If you had friends, they were telling that your friends they didn't understand how they could be friends with you because you're evil incarnate. You were dating people. I don't know how you could date them because, they're not nice to anyone. Like, it wasn't true. They knew it wasn't true. They knew that the person they were telling the things to wasn't true. But it's like as soon as they said the negative stuff, the person they were telling it to would agree immediately. Like it was just a full-blown conclusion that yes, they were speaking the truth, even though both parties knew that it was an actual lie. And they would build upon this lie together. It was a concentrated effort. And it baffles me that so many people were just willing to hop on board with this bullshit, but they did. And now when the ringleader of this group wakes up in the morning, they are on their phone checking to see if you posted anything. If you didn't post anything yet, they've got their notifications on just to make sure that they get everything. Like if it was someone following me, they are following my Facebook. They're following all 4 or 5 pages of my Facebook. They're following my blogs, all 5 of those. They're following my Instagrams, all 2 of those. They're following my Threads page, 2 of those. They're on my Tumblr. They're on my Twitter, both of them. Like, whatever platforms this person would be on, every single one. Are they talking to you? No. Are they interacting? Maybe, but it's probably under a false page if they are interacting. Point is that they are keeping tabs on you, and not for good reasons. They're keeping tabs so that they can keep the score sheet that they have going on in their heads up to date. And I love that when I wake up, you're one of my first thoughts comes out, and then the very next card after that says, every night I go to bed and you're my last thought. Like, they shouldn't even be together. I shuffled. You can ask my friend. He watched me shuffle. I shuffled these cards. For those 2 to come back to back indicates that you are on this person's mind 24/7. They don't eat, shit, or breathe without thinking about you.
No, at all.
I would say congratulations, but I think this is not scary, but sick. I think it's sick that someone has dedicated so much of their energy to one person in a negative way. Like, I can understand if you were trying to make sure this person has food and clothes and a roof over their head, that you were concerned that people were using and abusing them, or stealing their content, stealing their ideas, stealing their life, their essence. Like, if those were your mental thoughts when it came to this individual, I would be so proud of you. I'd be like, oh, you are a great individual, but you are fucking nuts. Not you, my listener, but you, the person who's coming after you, my listener. They're nuts. They're saying they'd trade everything to start over with you because they understand that they've messed up so badly, but that's just it. You sometimes only get one chance at doing things. And FYI, life is one of those things you only get one chance at. So whether it was 5 minutes or 30 years, this person has wasted time that they could have been spending with you in a happy, healthy way. They are very much aware that they are so lucky to have met you. They want the opportunity to confess their love and their devotion and how they see you as the end all be all, but they've had 5 minutes to 30 years to tell you all that. And instead, they chose to make fun of you, undermine you, talk bad to you and about you, make people think negative things about you. That's not love. That's jealousy. That's envy. That's ego. That's arrogance. Oh my God, you're a narcissist. This person wants to be able to read your mind, not to make you happy, not so that they can give you everything in the world. But it's so that they can always know exactly what's going on, so that they feel comfortable in their own skin, so that they can be their best or their worst as long as they know that you are still a least. Not the least, but a least. The least would be the best, but they don't know how to make you worse than everyone else in the world. Trust me, if they could, they would. You know how they say some thoughts should stay in your head? Well, the thoughts that are in this person's head, they're trying to make real. And unfortunately, they're one of those people who actually understands time. And they understand that things don't have to be linear. So they can set something up now, and all they got to do is wait for you to eventually hit it. And that's what they're doing now, because they realize direct confrontation is not doing great for them. You have remembered who you are. You remember that you are the child of the king. You are God's child. And in being God's child, that means you are godlike as well. You have remembered that he has made you a little lower than the angels, crowned you with glory and honor, has put all things under your feet. All sheep and oxen, yea, the beasts of the field, the fowls of the air, the fish of the sea, and whatsoever passes through the path of the sea. Because his name is so majestic in this world, and you are his child, your name is majestic as well. Yeah, I just quoted some Psalms at you. Get your Bible out. Learn some shit. The point is that while you're trying to move on and embrace the beauty that is within, this person is like, can you just forget all the bad stuff that I did? Like, I was young, I was just trying to figure out life, and you just happened to be a target or something, so like, forgive me. And you're like, I was young, I was still learning life too, and I never did any of that to you. It never would have occurred to me. It makes me sick to know when you're stressed and hurt and distress and pain. So why would I cause more of that? I don't understand. And they're like, well, you don't have to understand. Just forgive me and let's move on. You're like, no, I need to understand in order to forgive you. I mean, I forgive you because we all need to be forgiven, but I need to get why you want to be in my life. And they're like, oh, no, don't worry about that. They can't tell you it's so they can ruin it. They can't say it's because I really wish you drop dead right now so I can tell people I knew you and I remember you, and they'll feel bad for me even though you're dead. They want to be able to go to your funeral and go stand on that podium and make everyone cry because they miss you so much. Not because you're dead, but because this person has feelings for you. Like you are their clout. Okay, so I don't know if you're looking at the screen. I'm looking at the screen. The thing I have covering my camera has moved, and there's a lot of dots. And I normally look at dots on a screen and I'm like, ooh, it's angel orb, it's ancestor. Nah. Right now I feel like I'm looking at unfamiliar spirits. I'm looking at negative energy. I'm looking at the demons that are surrounding you all the time. If you never heard that song by Busy Bone, I suggest you look it up. It's pretty freaking good. Also, riding on a highway, because if you've never made love on a freeway, I mean, what are you doing, right? I haven't, FYI, but that song is fire. But yeah, I see you've got two very intent on harming you energies, and then a lot of in and out energies, and about 3 that are like fading, so they're no longer actually, one's just completely disappeared. So in the midst of me talking, someone has been like, I give up. But also in the midst of me talking, I see another one popping, actually 2 more popping up. So in the midst of someone else giving up, more people decided to jump on the bandwagon. It's like an ever revolving door of hate for you. And the bigger you grow in your platforms, the more interactions you have, the more areas that your messages are getting to, the more hate you're going to get, honey. And that's just, unfortunately, par for the course. you have learned that a lot of things in your life are only happening because you took your time, because you made the effort. You didn't expect it to be cookie cutter perfect immediately. Right now, a lot of people's lives are catching up to your ears. You are hearing all kinds of fantastic stories about yourself. And it's just like, wow, I did that. Wow, I did that. When did I have time to do that? When did I get the money to do that? How did I meet these people? And yet you are supposedly just living, that life, whatever that life is. And you're not. You're at home working, sleeping, eating. But your energy, your charisma is so powerful that other people can go around saying that they talk to you, they hang out with you, that you told them da 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 da, that they know you. And it gets them indoors and gets them into situations. And for some people, even gets them dating folks. I don't know who you are, but my friend, you should be my friend, because I feel you on this. Been there, done you on this. And it's ridiculous because it's like, I wasn't put on this earth to be greater or less than anyone. I was put on this earth to be happy, to learn and embrace and love. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't like that you want to just be nice to folks, that you want to not fight, that you want to learn and enjoy and smile and laugh. Some people truly hate that. All right, so let's pull some cards and see who this reading's for. Right now, I've got Aquarius's karma. So if you're into Vedic astrology, you can look up Aquarius karma, and you will find out that this has to do with detachment, rebelliousness, the need to understand the interconnectedness of life. So if you have Aquarius karma happening in your life, then you are emotionally dysregulated right now. And you are not seeing things for what they truly are. And so you're trying to figure it out, but you're doing it in an angsty, closed off, unmature manner. You are not actually trying to learn to better yourself. You're trying to learn to have excuses for why things are going on in your life, if that makes sense. Somebody doesn't want you to know anything. The next card out is Osiris. That's March 1st through the 10th, November 27th through December 16th. That is Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius energy. It's feisty, strong, generous, innovative energy. We have Aries again. We have Geb, which is Aquarius, Pisces, and Virgo energy. That's February 12th through the 29th, August 20th through the 31st. We also have Horus, which is Capricorn energy, Geb again, which is Libra energy, and Pisces Moksha, which is your spiritual liberty and faith and the desire to walk your spiritual journey. Pisces Moksha talks about tolerance, forgiveness, spiritual alignment, and the essentials to your moksha, your life. So again, we have Pisces moksha, we have Geb, we have Libra, we have Horus, we have Capricorn, we have Aquarius, we have Pisces, we have Virgo, we have Aries, Sagittarius, and Osiris, especially Pisces, Aries, and Geb. Those signs, this is most likely aimed towards. Remember, you are blessed. You are favored. You are more than a conqueror if you choose to be. Bye.